Mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is not a test. Testing, 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 testing. Ooh. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. What's up, Buttercup? Of course, I identify as skinty. I am a pretty and healthy girl, and I have pretty and healthy girl habits that I implement into my life every day. Say hello to Pudge. Okay? This is Pudge. Okay. I know it looks a little interesting, but the naming and claiming, you got to see it before you see it. Yes, this is Pudge. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, you'll get it. But anyway, in this video, in this episode, we're going to talk about, I'm just going to talk about how life has been after losing 104 pounds. And we just got out of church, y'all. My hair was looking really cute and nice, but it's not summer, springtime. But y'all, I've been working out. I've been in the gym. I've been doing my do. Okay, I've been minding my business and doing my dues. So she's a little fluffed out, and I had a praise break today too. So anyway, y'all, but she's good. But anyway, we're just going to talk about how life has been after losing 104 pounds. Like, y'all, it's so crazy to say this. I got on the scale at my last weigh-in. It was 199, which was March 1st. And then, like I said, I told y'all before, the official weigh-in counts on the first of the month, but I also weigh in throughout the month as well. And then my last weigh-in, y'all, I was 195.6. And I'm so happy to be at this weight. And I'm eating. Because if if you've been here for a while, if you've been a buttercup for a while, I've tried a lot of different diets. And I've tried, the 1,400 calories, I've tried 1,200. And the last time I was 195, 196, I was eating about 1,400 calories a day and doing Pilates 4 to 5 times a week, which was great because with Pilates, I feel like I got a good workout, but I didn't feel like I was doing so much to like strength training. Because that 1,400 was strength training. I don't know. Strength training make you hungry. I don't care what no one says. Strength training will make you hungry, have you in the refrigerator, have you looking like Pooh Bear, okay? Looking for a small smackerel, which is a whole meal. But anyway. So yes, I am 195.6, and it's just an amazing journey, like I said, to be here and to still be eating food. To even some days I kind of went over my calories, but y'all wouldn't know until I told you. But anyway, it was just nice to see that, and I'm working out and I'm still eating and I'm having carbs. I have me some bread occasionally. I have some potatoes. I have some protein pasta. So it feels so good to be able to just, you're still able to eat stuff. And it's not like you can't have carbs. You can't have this. Blah, 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 blah. You can't have that. You can't have that. Don't even think about eating a donut because you're going to gain weight from eating a donut. So yeah. Oh, Pudge. So yes, anyway, what I have noticed since I have lost 104 pounds, clothes. Need us anymore. Y'all, my clothes fit, but it's just, of course, I got some new clothes, but y'all, clothes just fit on me now. Like when I go, I get clothes. Most of my stuff is offline, but I will eventually have the courage to go in store and get some clothes and stuff. But it was just when I get clothes now, I'm always like, oh, is this gonna fit? This, or that. I'm kind of thinking like, are the clothes gonna fit? Is it gonna show my jiggly roll? Do I need to have like a waist trainer on? Do I need to have the whole suit where you put your whole body in it? It's have you like this and then you're just walking around, like that. Like, do I need all of that? Or certain clothes I was scared to wear because it'll just be too tight. Like it look cute on you, but you got body, but you got stomach, if that makes sense. Like you got the body, but you got the tummy to go with it too. So for me, I don't like wearing dresses that are super tight that show my stomach and the shape and the rolls of it and stuff. So when I was heavier, I always had to get dresses that were bigger, or it's just they wouldn't fit because they would fit, but they wouldn't look right to me. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel confident in those dresses when I was heavier. And yes, but now, baby, the clothes they fit. And I find myself being a little daring sometimes. I'm like, am I gonna try that? Because it's like, yeah, girl, you can, you can kind of wear that now. And it's like, but yes, y'all, clothes they just fit now. They just fit. Whatever I would say about 75 to maybe 85% of the things that I want to wear, I can wear them. I can get them. I can wear a dress. Oh, story time. So my husband, he was playing for a new artist, and I had this dress on, and normally, y'all, I have to wear my waist trainer or I have to wear the little like Spanx type of thing. So normally I would have to wear that. And I was like, oh man, I left it at the house. So I said, oh well, okay. So I put the dress on and I looked at her. Don't fall, push. Stay right there. I stayed right there and I looked, I said, she does not need the waist trainer. She does not need the Spanx. You have just leveled up. Whenever you don't need the waist trainer or the Spanx and you just put the dress on and it's just like dressing, I'm like, I feel like I have arrived. I feel like I have arrived. So that was just an amazing thing. And even y'all losing 104 pounds, it's just, there's still things that I'm learning. There's still things I am unlearning. And it's just, my body is just trying to catch up. And I think that's my next thing. Yeah, like my body autonomy. I'm I know that I have lost the weight and I still want to lose about another 20 more, 22 more to be exact. No. Yeah, 23 more to be exact. However, it's just sometimes my mind has not caught up that you have lost 104 pounds. Sometimes my mind hasn't caught up. So even when I look at clothes, even when I got this dress right here, even when I ordered this dress, I was scared to get it because I was like, ooh, this dress is going to kind of show off, my stomach. It's going to show off this. It's going to show off that. But, baby, hold on 1 minute. Oh, Lord, I done knocked Pudge down again. Help me. He's okay. But yes, I put the dress on and it's just like, I mean, there's some little stuff. I mean, if you're looking at me that hard, you just hating. It's like, she looking too good. Her makeup look too good. Her hair look too good. That dress is too cute. Her earrings is too cute. And she walking around in heels. Who she think she is? That's why that little piece of her, like if you look hard enough, you can see that's like her stomach, right? See that? That's her stomach. That's why it looks like that. If you're doing that to me, you're just a hater, and that lets me know I am doing my job. Thank you. But yes, my body autonomy. It's just I'm like sometimes I still feel as though I am in that bigger body. And I'll even do certain things like at my job or when I'm out and about, like when people need to get by me, I'll do like this whole I'll do like this whole thing, and they're looking at me like, you okay? And I'm just, oh, all I had to do was just like do a little scoot back, or I didn't really have to do much of a scooting because you're not that big anymore. I had a pair of pants that was from Fashion Nova, and it was so annoying because my calves couldn't get in it, my thighs couldn't get in it, and it said it was a certain size. And anyway, but I was just, I can't wear these pants. I can't wear these pants. And they were just hanging up in there for like so long. And then eventually we were getting ready for like rehearsal, and I just grabbed them, wasn't even thinking about it, y'all. Was not even thinking about it. Grabbed the pants, put them on, and was just, y'all, the pants fit, but not only that, they was too big. And I was just, so yes, y'all, my mind is still catching up. It is still catching up with this new body that I have. Because the old body, I felt as though I was really trying to make sure people had room and, you know, just all of that. And it was just like, now I don't got to do all of that. People, you need to get by, scoot, scoot the boot, scoot the boot. Yes. And another thing, I do not sweat as much. This is so random. I didn't even write this down. But I do not sweat as much. Even when I'm doing my regular workouts, like my strength training, I do not sweat as much. Now, I do sweat if I'm doing, of course, the HIIT workouts or if I'm just on my elliptical because I got me an elliptical, y'all. I'm bougie. Facebook Marketplace for $80. Bougie on the budget. Okay. But anyway, that's really the only time that I sweat is when I am doing a HIIT workout or some form of cardio. But when I'm doing strength training, I don't really sweat like that no more. And I remember, y'all, back in the day, I would pick up the weight and just doing a little stuff and I am sweating. I remember just going up the flight of stairs, just going up a flight of stairs. I would get a little sweaty. Like I would get like a little, whew, whew. Story time. Me and my husband, we went out of town December. What's up, Buttercup? This is editing version of me. I just want to say before I get into the story time, this is not me trying to fat shame nobody or, judge nobody, nothing like that. It's literally just me seeing a situation that I was in and just reflecting on how far I have come, if that makes sense. So in no way, shape, or form, I'm trying to fat shame these people or do anything like that. I'm just literally telling y'all, wow, I used to be like that. I remember where I came from and just seeing my growth that I have now. That is it. Okay, back to the video. 2024, and we were in Houston, Texas, so we love us some Texas. And we went to NASA, I believe, and we were in the original room, I guess, where the people took off at. Y'all, if y'all historian, anyway. But we was in that room. But you had to go up. I think they said 104 or 204 something steps. You had to go up a couple flight of steps. And I was just so happy. And even my husband was like, he's walking, and I'm just like, oh, put push right here, put push right there. He's going upstairs, and I'm just like, I'm just going up the stairs. And I just pulled my hair back like that. And it was not even a struggle. And there was a couple, and they were both of a nice size. And I'm not trying to shame nobody or nothing because I've been there before. And they were going up the stairs and they had to literally take a break after just going up the first flight. So it was about maybe 10, no, I think it was like 15 steps. After the first 15, the next 15, they had to take a break. The lady was huffing and puffing, the man was huffing and puffing. And I'm not saying nothing to shame nobody. I was just looking at like, wow, that was me like some years ago. And I remember I used to hate stairs because my knees would hurt so bad. I would avoid stairs. Also, when you're bigger, you sometimes like you do make more excuses because your body quote unquote can't do something. But it's not that your body can't do something, it's just the fact that you haven't pushed your body to actually do it. And then on top of that, having the extra weight makes whatever you're doing harder. So to all my people that are just trying to lose weight, and if you are a significant size, get started. You can do it. You do not have to be hardcore. You can get your steps in. I encourage you to get some movement in, because I know for me, I felt so bad being 300 pounds and 8 ounces. I felt bad. Like I couldn't work out. I felt as though I couldn't do nothing. Or I could do some things, but I just had to really limit myself and modify it. And I remember just trying to do certain workouts, and I could not physically do it. And I just said, you know what? One day I will be able to do this. And I kept that with me, and I got my walks. I lost my first 30 pounds. And after I lost my first 30 pounds, my knees started feeling better. So I started doing cute little hit workouts. I was doing bully juice. Um, Whatever I could find on YouTube University. I was doing cute stuff like that. And I would modify it. Like, you don't have to go so hard. Sometimes I feel, we're going to get back to it, or it might just end right here. But sometimes I feel as though bigger people, and what I'm saying, talking about myself as well, back in the day, when I was heavier, there was no middle ground. Everything was like you're either all in or you're all out. So it's either you're going in, you're working out 5 times a week, hardcore, you're eating salad, you're drinking grass, you got wheatgrass shots, and then you're just drinking nothing but water. So it's either that, or you're just straight up binging, overeating, and feeling terrible and depressed and stuff. There's no medium ground sometimes. So I would say to anyone that's on their journey, find the common ground to make your journey more realistic for you. Don't be so all in or all out. Find that common ground, because once you find that common ground, you're going to be more consistent. And the game to this, y'all, is consistency. It's consistency. So if you go from eating, 4 cheeseburgers a week to now, 3, that's good. If you go from eating 3 cheeseburgers to 2 and adding some salads, that's good. If you go from eating, and when I say cheese, I'm talking about the stuff like the cheeseburgers, like if you know about Cookout, Whataburger, those type of burgers. Now, like I said, I love the journey that I'm on now, especially with my body recomp and everything. I love it because I get to eat food. I have enough calories to eat. I'm building more muscle. So the more muscle you build, the more calories your body burns at rest. So therefore you get to eat more. But anyway, all I'm saying is you can have whatever you want. You can just make a healthier version. Better yet, you can make the same burger. I guarantee you could probably have the same burger and fries and all of that. Have it at home. And it'll be at least anywhere 200 less calories or more, depending on how you cook it. Like if you use actual cooking oil or if you use a cooking spray. So I guarantee you, whatever meal you like, you can make a better at home version. You can call it healthier, whatever you want to call it, but at home version, it's going to be so much better for your calories, and all the extra oils and all that stuff is out. So yes, that's a little something we got off that, but program subject to change. Anyways, I'm going to say one more thing because I've already talked a lot. Okay, I stopped on this journey. I have stopped romanticizing food. I know it sounds like you were romanticizing food. Yes, I was. I was 300 pounds and 8 ounces, y'all. I was eating breakfast thinking about what am I going to eat for lunch. I was eating lunch thinking about what am I going to eat for dinner. I was eating dinner thinking about what snacky snack am I, sweet treat am I going to have tonight? So that's what I meant by romanticizing the food. So on my journey, I stopped romanticizing. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's around my period. Well, maybe on that ovulation, I might be like, you know what, that cheeseburger, she looking at me too hard, like she trying to get some of this, like that cheeseburger. I'll make it at home, but but yes. So I stopped romanticizing food. I used to just really, especially in the beginning of my journey, because like I said, I was so hardcore and so that there were times I would be like, on Sunday, I'm gonna eat healthy all week, and on Sunday I get to eat whatever I want, and I would eat healthy all week. And when I say there's different forms of quote unquote healthy, we're going to get into that in another video. But I would eat healthy all week. And then on Sunday, oh, I would have the oxtails, I would have the rice and peas, I would have the mac and cheese, I would have the plantain and a diet soda with a slice of cake. And I'm like, yeah. And then later on, I might be snacking and eating on something else. So pretty much Sunday would just destroy everything that I worked so hard throughout the weekend. So that's why I meant like I stopped romanticizing food. I just stopped. It was something that came along the journey once I got more disciplined and finding purpose within myself and discovering, I had some issues and stuff. Cause guess what? We all got some issues. And if you're here watching this video, you don't gain weight for no reason, y'all. I'm gonna be real. You do not gain weight for no reason. You gain weight because you had some weird childhood experience. Something happened to you. Your parents did not establish no type of food boundaries or food knowledge, because I didn't even know what a calorie, y'all. I didn't even know what calories was until I was about 22. Like, calories? What are you talking about? I just eat mac and cheese. I just eat that. So most of the time, if you're an emotional eater, if you're a stress eater, like all I'm just saying, and this is just from my experience, because like I said, disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I am not a dietitian, I am not a nutritionist, I'm not Jesus, okay? So when I tell y'all stuff, I'm just telling y'all what worked for me. If it resonate with you, it do. If it don't, but if you need professional help, seek one of them. Y'all just watching my journey. You get to witness me, my journey. But yes, so like I said, be, you don't really, there's a reason why you're big. That's all I'm going to say. Whether you want to say big, fat, juicy, overweight, couple pounds overweight, there's a reason why. Either you lack the knowledge of food, you are an emotional eater, you're a stress eater, um, you're trying to handle with traumas, or sometimes y'all, and I got to go because the spirit is getting heavy. Okay. Um, there was a point in time in my life where I just kind of, well, now reflecting back on how I got to that point, and even just why if I struggled with weight so much. I went through so much at a young age, and I went through so much even in the teenage years, that I felt as though I had no control of what was going on with me. I had no control of my environment. I had no control of my finances, because every time I made money, people were taking money. Every time I did something, people were always, the household that I was in, there was always something negative to be said. There was always judging. There was always something. But the one thing that I had control over is what I ate and how it made me feel. And it made me feel as though I had control over this one thing. So therefore, at the end of the week, after I paid all my bills and only had $20 or $40 left in my name, I got me an oxtail plate, rice and peas, mac and cheese, the planktons, and I would get me a slice of cake and a soda. And that to me at that time, I felt as though I had control over that. And I realized, looking over my life, how food was a quote unquote somewhat friend. Some stuff happened where that's another video. We'll get into that in another video because I talked a lot. But I felt as though that was something I had control over was food. So when you're on your weight loss journey, well, really it's fat loss. Anyway, when you're on this journey, you're going to start reflecting. You're going to start looking back at your life and you're going to be like you're going to go through so many emotions and unlearn so much stuff and figure out that you got some traumas in you. That's why you're the way that you are. So you're going to find out a lot of things, but I urge you to go on that journey. I don't care, even if it's just 10, 15, 20 pounds, you know what you want to look like. Of course, be in a healthy way. Y'all know I'm not trying to say be sticks and bones or whatever. I'm just saying, if you feel like you want to lose those couple of pounds, go ahead and lose them. As long as you're not hurting yourself, as long as you're still in a healthy weight and everything is functioning and you're not in no extreme dieting, restricting type of thing, if it's healthy, go ahead. But of course, I'm not a doctor, dietitian, or Jesus. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I rambled a lot. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because that was not even half of what I had written down. But before you try to skedaddle on out of here, get him, Pudge. Okay. Pudge had to get you. Make sure you didn't leave nowhere. That's my boop. Boop. Before you try to skedaddle on out of here, did you have a green juice today? Did you go for a pretty and healthy girl walk today? Did you meal prep today? If you did not, it's time to get it done, okay? The day I'm recording this video, it is, I believe, 104 days till summertime. I will be participating in sundress season. I will be participating in sundress season. So if you want to participate with me, time to lock in. You ate all you wanted to eat. You did all you wanted to do. You had years to do it. So why not lock in for the next 104 days? Why not? You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your health, your gut, your liver, your stomach, your waistline, your mental health. Do they not tell you that some of these foods, y'all, are so bad that they're messing with your mind? They're made, like the food is made to make you're an addict, sweetie. Anyway, I gotta go. I love you. Bye. All right, Buttercup. Until next time. Bye. My husband love it too, y'all. My husband love it.